Hey, what's up, guys? So I know yesterday I didn't do an update video, obviously, because there wasn't really any updates. I did talk to my cardiologist, but wasn't anything that I didn't already know. I had started the blood pressure medicine a week ago. It has lowered, obviously, my blood pressure. I don't know if I actually needed to be on it or not, but I figured, whatever. All the side effects of that medicine I'm on, amlodipine, are basically everything I deal with on a daily basis, anyways. So I was like, whatever. I mean, the first day I took it, I did feel a little extra dizzy, but then I got used to it, and no big deal now. So whatever. So there's that. There is one interesting. So my sister, she's a sonographer or ultrasound tech. Right now she does vascular, but she's looking into do the heart, and so she's going through school for that right now. And they need, they practice on each other, the other students, on the echocardiogram or ultrasound. Sorry, and so they need new people coming in to get not so they don't get so comfortable doing the same people over and over. And since I have mitral valve prolapse and regurgitation of the valve, I went ahead and volunteered to go. It was 4 hours of ultrasounding of me. Not pleasant. They're students. Obviously, they're not sure what they're doing, so they're like stabbing me everywhere with that thing and pushing so hard. I said, "Oh, I can't even. I can barely turn to my left. I'm so sore and bruised." But hey, it was good for them. Yeah, they got to practice and they got to see things that they wouldn't normally see. It was definitely difficult for them because obviously my heart was a different rotation and the valve and all that calcification stuff. Yeah, it was just it was interesting to see myself. But um, the interesting thing about that though is my cardiologist told me that my regurgitation was on the mild level. Um, Now I know the doctors don't, do the ultrasounds themselves. They go off of what the findings are of the tech. And I learned how easy it is for you to just miss something when I was having that done. Um, One student had it and they just barely moved their arm, and the regurgitation went from a 6, which is moderate, down to like a 3 or something, which was like mild to moderate. Um, but when the instructor or teacher did it, he can get it to a 6 every time, which is moderate. So I'm guessing their tech just missed it. I don't know, but actually I had 4 hours worth of this, so it's 100% a moderate regurgitation. Um, but he did, the guy said that really all you're doing is just, trying to chug along and, go with what you got until either you need surgery or, well, you outlived it, essentially. So right now it's not a big deal still, but I just thought that was interesting. So yeah, it was nice being able to help other people out who are trying to go in that field, and giving them the experience of someone who has a not an atypical heart was valuable, and so I'm grateful to be able to have done that. Um, so yeah, so there's that. And then I'm just gonna kind of go over more of CMT a little bit more. The Charcot-Marie-Tooth. I know it's a weird name. I get it. It's all the doctors' last names or something like that. But no, I recently joined a Facebook group of fellow CMTs. Now, while I don't actually have a confirmed or actual diagnosis of it, just a speculation and hunch. But I'm gonna go ahead and say after I joined that group, I posted an introduction and said what my doctors think I have and kind of the things been going through with it, and everyone that commented was like, yeah, that's classic CMT. No one disputed any of it or anything like that. So there was that. Plus, someone else put a post of how their hand looks, and I know I showed you guys that weird muscle wasting going on between these two fingers. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's there. So if I can not be retarded, but it's basically like right in this area. Yeah, and it's very pronounced. You can't not notice it, especially if you look at both hands together. And so someone posted their hand and it was just like that, and then like 20 other people commented, all with that same missing muscle. Honestly, I have it more than just that spot. I have it right here. I have it over here. I even have it in my wrist and my arm. So in a way, I guess I can take that also as a sign or another form of confirmation that I most likely do have CMT. Obviously, it's extremely unfortunate. And while being in these groups of fellow people with these same issues as you, it's also very, I don't know, upsetting in a way, I guess, because then you get to see what things may happen to you, or you hear about other people's issues and how it's progressed and such things like that. And so while that may not be my exact future, I do know that it's a very good possibility I'll get some of those things. And I am grateful though, because one of the major telltale signs or a lot of things that people usually get with CMT is the feet deformity. Like, I'm not just talking like their toes kind of curl or whatever. It's that it goes from a normal looking foot to like this like high arch and all these other things. And so I'm grateful for that, because one, you'd have to find a place to do custom shoes, which isn't easy nor cheap. And nobody wants to really put their disease or illness on display and risk the chance of getting ridiculed. Obviously, it's a double-edged sword. You don't want your disease out there so people can see and give you weird looks or mock you or whatever, and at the same time you don't want people to judge you because they can't see it either. So either way, it sucks. One actually more than the other. But yeah, it was just nice though, being a part of a community. I know in the past I've joined ones for Ehlers Danlos, and for a while I actually really enjoyed the group. I showed them things I could do, like folding my ears, which I've shown you guys. And when I did that, everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, I've never even seen that or heard of that, or I didn't even know." And like all these people were like, "Oh my gosh, I can do it too." It was kind of funny, but I stopped being in that group for a while and stayed away from those kind of groups for a while, because that group in particular, and it might be just that group, but it just turned like real negative and hateful, and so I was like, ugh, that's not why I'm here. But so far, I'm glad I took the chance and decided to join another group, because no one I know that I can think of has CMT, and so my doctor's not gonna sit there and go, okay, well this blah 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 might happen or will happen, or they're not gonna do that. They'll tell you go look it up, and yeah, you can look things up, but there's only like a standard of the most common things that happen with that disease, and so it's nice hearing from actual people that suffer from it, and hear that the things that they go through, and also things that help them. Kind of like I post things here that have helped me, and so it's always nice for those things, and so I'm grateful for all that, obviously, and yeah, I just gotta try to not think about what's gonna happen, because like there was one guy that posted that says, yeah, I have CMT and neuropathy, which I also have neuropathy, and he's like, yeah, I'm wheelchair bound now, and I'm just like, oof, that's that would suck, because I mean, if any of you have driven before and then had that liberty taken away from you, it sucks. You can't rely on yourself to take yourself places. You have to rely on others to take you to your appointments and wherever else, and it's just a freedom that you lose. And so I hope that never happens. I mean, if I have to like use an assistive device like a cane or a walker to walk, but I can still drive, all for it. But I try not to get ahead of myself, because it's never a good thing to do that. The what if game is never a good game to play. So yeah, it's been good. I haven't really been on it very much, but the stuff I have seen, I'm grateful for, and I look forward to what other things I might discover with that group and whatnot. And who knows, maybe I'll be brave enough and find another Ailers group, or some other issue I have. But yeah, so right now I am grateful that the nerve pain in my arms has still been cut down significantly, because my doctor increased my gabapentin. I know I've been taking it for fibromyalgia, and it's helped in general. And so it's nice that I've already been on it. I didn't have to get used to a new medicine. I just had to go up on it, which, yeah, it made me tired for like the first 2 times I took the extra pills, and then my body just got used to it. And that's one thing I do like that my body does. It gets used to those side effects usually pretty easily, unless they're like really severe side effects, or ones that just don't go away or get used to, kind of thing. So yeah, that's good. I'm still waiting for my appointment to come this month for my urologist. Geez, what day is that? I know it's coming up soon. Oh yes, the 13th. So a little under 2 weeks. I made sure to get everything I could ahead of time done, so that hopefully I can just go, here you go, and give me a diagnosis. I know it never works that way, but at least it'll cut down on the process of trying to figure out what's what. I don't actually know if there's a test for it, for Crohn's or colitis or any of those others. Probably should look that up or see, or I don't know. But yeah, so I know today's video is gonna be a little short. It's getting late. I gotta get this posted, but awesome. Just been hurting the last few days with my intestinal area. I have no idea what's going on. If I'm just under the weather or who knows what, right? At this point, I'd give up on trying to figure out what's giving me pain or issues. Just roll with it. But yeah, as always, I'm grateful for you guys, and appreciate all the comments and feedback or help that you've provided, or you know. So yeah, I'm grateful for you guys. I love you guys. Again, if you have any comments, don't feel shy. Come on down and go ahead and comment. And yeah, if I have any updates as usual on Fridays, I'll get on here and let you guys know. But yeah, so hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.